She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Aces going up against the Blades. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Paul Skeens.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Carlos Beltran in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late that time, it's strike two. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Anthony Santander at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here into the home bullpen for a homer. He made him pay for that one, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. On the ground, right side. Turner with the throw to first. That's it out. 2 down, base is empty. Eddie Murray digs in now. Murray measures 6 feet 2 inches. 24 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That one at triple digits.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Back here at Fenway, Clayton Kershaw getting the start.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That one way inside.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Young. That's down and in. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Fought off foul. One down, bases empty. Stays alive. Kershaw deals. On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Here's Jose Ramirez. In the dirt, blocked. Man at first, 1 away. In the dirt. And a pitch. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Just missed. Young on at second with 2 down. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit.
Now that's strike 3. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
Number 17.
And it's fouled away. 0-1.
0-2.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek.
33, Jason Varitek.
One down, base is empty. Just missed.
That's inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Right.
And 1-2.
1-2.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Young on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Turner now.
Batting it, the second baseman.
That's in there. Strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
0-2. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Casey Schmidt. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him. When you can hit. Rolling. Good feed. That's one. To Hodges, and they turn two. If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing. Evan Carter at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses,
that's a ball.
And 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a
2
ball.
and 1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for dust after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my mixed emotions, prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned, my homie still on the block, get it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb. You gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies.
Just about ready to go. And pitching in this game, Nolan Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Carlos Beltran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now here is Bobby Grich. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
The catcher,
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Ball one on a pitch inside. Grich off of first with 2 away. It's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back at Truist Park. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now, Ted Williams. Inside, just missed. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And it's 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Seager hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran, and he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Kershaw, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2 the count.
Schwarber to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Anthony Santander at the plate. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 outs. That one 95. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Juan Soto. Ryan back to work. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Turner tosses to first and quickly 1 away in the second. Here's Joe Adell. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Second inning here, no score. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Hauls it in for the out. So now it's Corey Seager. Just missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2.
No strikes. Hey!
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right down to shoot. That's strike 2. Line drive. Beltran makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Gil Hodges.
Hodges.
No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
1 ball.
Try to
2
go again with
strikes.
the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Misses outside. And the count now even up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next is the designated hitter, Eddie Murray. There's a strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
That's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Scott Rowland, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
And a good eye there.
That's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
2-0.
And that misses. And it's 3-0. Strike 1. That one finds the corner. Now 3-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's inside.
That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
The batter, the second baseman, Bobby.
One out.
Grich.
Runner at second. Stepping in, Bobby Grich. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Gets him to chase after that one. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Now batter.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. That one missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here in Atlanta, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
One ball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Trey Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Strike on the inside corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner on the move. Bunt attempt misses. Now they've got him in a rundown. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. First offering, and it just misses. They say away.
1-1.
That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 down, nobody on. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back at Truist Park, onto the 4th, and now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swung on, belted. That's back. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home home run. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. Smoked on the ground a second. They get the out on Soto. And now the right fielder, Joe Adell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Adell, 25 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Brooks Lee. Fly to left his first time. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Siegs to the plate now. First pitch, and he just misses. Swings over the top of that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams.
The right fielder, Ted Williams.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now batting.
So up next, Carlos Beltran.
Beltran.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
The left fielder.
Now a chance for Anthony Santander. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Hey, 2.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Ryan back to work. And he takes a strike. $101 on the gun, swing and a miss. To the right side, Turner whips it to first, and a quick out number 1. Ted Williams now at the plate, 1 for 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Popped up. Turner should have it. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Bobby Grich getting ready to hit.
Grich.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
That one in triple digits.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Gil Hodges. And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Now back.
Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Eddie Murray. Struck out looking his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Comes up empty. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. And there's 2 away.
Now
here's the third baseman,
number
Scott
17.
Rowland.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First pitch misses.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Hey, hey, now, haven't you heard? It's a brand new day. You can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on.
And we're back.
Leading
And here's the
off for
catcher,
the All-Stars,
Kyle
The
Schwarber.
catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. And that one is inside.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Next pitch is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Fouled off. He was late. Right side, hard hit. Turner with the throw to first. Schwarber out of the play. So
Now
digging
batting,
in,
the
Carlos
first baseman,
Santana.
Carlos
He's already homered here in this
Santana.
one. Off the
Ball
mark
1.
there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Inside,
Ball in.
just missed. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Just
Nope, that's a
missed.
A rare 3-ball count
3
here.
balls,
He's been
1
throwing
strike.
strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's ball 4. Tried another
Take the
sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Now batting,
Well, that's
the
a really
designated
good
hitter,
take right
Juan
there, and that's just mentally
Soto.
prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because
Now pitching,
Sir Anthony Dominguez
Seranthony.
gets the call from the pen.
Dominguez.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Santana over at first with 1 away. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2. 3.
This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is.
The right fielder, 7, Joe.
And now the right fielder,
Adell.
Joe Adell.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swinging a foul straight back. just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Out number 3. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 6th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires across the diamond. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Turner.
And a ground ball to first. The tag, and he's out. So 2 down now. And here is Derek Jeter. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of singles back to back. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And that one fouled off. Drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
Brooks Lee.
Inside. Ball 1. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And that's outside. Pitch is in there, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
3-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Varitek down to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching.
Matt Strom taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's in for a strike. Strom in his 9th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Sit down.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. So up next, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. That's down and in.
No strikes.
And misses inside. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss at a slider.
3-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Williams makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Truist Park, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Santana. One away. Big time out leading off the home seven. Gil Hodges will hit next. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Looking to get the tying run on base. To third. Sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now
Eddie Murray digs in now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
He was late there. Strike one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Ted Williams. Strom back to work. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. Santander racing after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. That catches the zone for a strike, and now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the slider just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy.
First out in the top of the eighth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first. Schwarber out of the play. Now here is Carlos Santana. He's already homered in this game.
Santana.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. On the ground, rolling. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. And we're back. And the batter now, Scott Rowland.
Third baseman,
well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
On a line. And out number 1 on the grab. Jason Varitek now at the plate.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
First offering, and it just misses. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. To second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Turner up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Shortened to bunt and missed it. And the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hand has to hurry. And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there. Derek Jeter, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Turner runs. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Next to hit, Ted Williams. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Hard on the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the 9th. Here's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto. Now coming into pinch hit, Aaron Judge. Now pitches.
Dennis Eckersley gets into the rock. Out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. He swings and fouls one off. That one is hammered right field. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adell. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Turner with the throw to first.
Now batting.
And 2 away now.
Brooks Lee.
Lee. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air out to center. Beltran giving chase. Makes the grab. Tracks it down after the long run. And that is that. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 9th. Now here is Carlos Beltran.
Beltran.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And another ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, when you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That one's in there, and the count is 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Santander swings through it for strike 1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1-run game, bottom 9. That was pretty nasty. So digging in, Gil Hodges. 0 for 3 with 2 strikes. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-2 now. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining. And now the DH, Eddie Murray. Swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that one is inside ball 1. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch is outside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, Scott Rowland.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Pinch hitter coming on, Rafael Devers.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Bautista is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
You better buzz, then you see what really wanna us. You really feeling buzz. Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush.
You don't want the letter, but I don't want the same. See the letter when you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. Just take my breath away. When you look so good.